on, guys? It's Coach Nick with Because of Why, your youth life coach, and I'm going to talk to you today about drive and motivation. One of the most important things to have, a skill to have when performing or executing upon anything. It could be a club that you're interested in. It could be a sports like basketball, baseball, wrestling, hockey, football, whatever it may be, whatever sports, jiu-jitsu that you get into, you have to have certain drive and motivation to perform at your maximum results, right? Because we all want to put the hard work in. We all want to be laser focused, but sometimes many things happen. We have storms to handle at home. We have storms to handle with our relationships and our friends and our family. There's a lot of struggle, challenges, and problems we all go through every day. And sometimes that gets in the way of performing when we really need to step into our confidence in a sport, in an activity where we need to perform at our highest, to be our very best version of ourselves, right? You know, this happened to me when I played basketball a lot. When I played basketball and I was actually in a game, I didn't have a lot of drive and motivation. When I got there, I was listening to music. I was like, okay, I'm pumped, but I didn't really know how to spark this dark energy, this controlled anger in me. Now, it may sound evil. It may sound negative at first, but the point of your drive and motivation is to fuel you up to perform at your very best, right? Well, this is the exact recipe and formula that Michael Jordan used because he was absolutely obsessed. This man was psycho. He was always training in the gym. He was always learning how he can be better, just like Kobe Bryant as well. But the thing, which is really interesting, Tim Grover, Michael Jordan's trainer, always said that Michael Jordan, knew how to get in the zone every time. And getting in the zone relates to your drive and motivation, your controlled anger. You see, when Michael Jordan got on the court, there's so many times where people are like, hey, Michael, you're not this. You're not worth it. You can't do this. And it's so interesting because he used people's negativity and turned them into something positive, where he used their negativity to fuel him up, and he proves them wrong. Now, I'm going to share with you these 3 questions to help you really develop that drive and motivation in you if you're struggling with that. You're like, hey, Coach Nick, I want to perform better in track. Hey, Coach Nick, I want to perform better in whatever physical activity or even a hobby or activity. Whatever it may be, I want to perform better, but I need motivation, maybe even motivation to do homework or to go to school. Well, these 3 questions are going to change your life, and it helps you dive deep into your memory reservoir, your memory bank in you, and it sparks emotions that fuel that drive within you. You're just like, out to go get it, like, come on, let's go, man. And you're just fired up, okay? So I'm going to share these 3 questions with you. All right, the first question is, what is one moment where you were underestimated or doubted? That's the first question right there. This is where you dive into your memories and you find out where someone underestimated you or doubted you. They may have said, like what happened to me in basketball was that people said, oh, Nick, you're such a bad player. You made a bad pass. You made a bad play, a terrible play. And I started to use that as my controlled anger right here. Controlled anger. Guys, you have to realize that we all have emotions. We're sad, we're happy, we're mad, we're angry, but you have to learn how to use the negative emotions in a positive way, like anger. When things that piss you off, when someone says something to you, they're talking trash about you, instead of taking it out on them or someone else, take it out on the court. Take it out on the physical activity. Take it out on the sport. You're controlling your anger and putting it in that physical activity or that activity in general, right? So that first question right there, when was a time that someone underestimated or doubted me? And then you prove them wrong. Who are you proving wrong? Who are you proving it to? Think about that question. Who underestimated or doubted me? And then when you're in the game, when you're in the zone, you start to think of that and it angers you and it fuels you up. It gets your energy inside where you just have to exert all that energy into the sport, into the activity, right? The second question, when did someone's actions or words make you feel powerless and hopeless? Okay, yes, those are very powerful words. Powerless and hopeless. When did someone's actions or words make you feel powerless or hopeless? Whether we're just like, you can't do this. It can't be done. You're not worth it. Hey, this player over here is much better than you. Why are you on this court? Hey, why are you even on the team? These words, powerless, and hopeless, should spark some energy into you. Where you ask yourself, who came up to me and their actions and words, what they said to me and what they did to me made me feel powerless and hopeless in my life. Think of that exact scenario when you're on the court or in the sport, or you have to do something where you just need more drive and motivation. Think of these times, and I'm telling you, that gets you fired up. What's a goal or dream that someone tried to take from you and tell you was impossible? The third question, what's a goal or dream that someone told you was impossible, realistic, or they tried to take you and talk you out of your own dream, okay? That's the third question right there. Talk you out of your own dream. Where they said, oh, that's not realistic, and I absolutely dislike that word, not realistic, because the people who say that's not realistic are the people whose dreams have been crushed. They crushed their own dreams, and now they're trying to talk you out of your own dream. Isn't that crazy nowadays that a lot of people talk another person out of their own dreams? I have a dream, you have a dream. I can't relate as much and connect with your dream as much as you do to yours. Why? Because it's your dream. You see it in your own head. I see my dream in my own head, right? But so many people talk themselves out of their own dream and then talk other people out of their own dreams. Isn't that nuts? Think of that time where you told someone, it could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be your family, someone you know, maybe even your teacher. You told them your dream, and they're trying to talk you out of your own dream. Oh, that's not possible. That's not realistic. Let's be realistic here. Oh, do you really think you can do that? You've been this your whole life. What makes you think you can be up there with all the greats, right? Think of that moment when someone really tried to talk you out of your own dream. Now, guys, these are the 3 questions to help you spark that drive, that energy, and that motivation in you when you're in a physical sport, when you're in an activity, a physical activity, whatever it may be. You're just like, Coach Nick, I need to feel the fire in me. I feel the leader in me. I just don't know how to awaken it. This is how you awaken it. You ask yourself these 3 questions. Who has underestimated or doubted me in my life? Whose actions and words had made me feel powerless and hopeless? And the third one, who are the people who tried to talk me out of my own dream or told me it wasn't realistic, it wasn't possible? Think of these 3 questions. Go into your memory bank, your memory reservoir in your mind, and just think of those scenarios. Think of those people, their faces, and just picture them saying that to you right now, like a mental movie. You're replaying that tape in your head. Just think of that and just notice how you feel. Does it anger you? Does it piss you off? Does it make you just want to just go crazy, right? use that anger and control it and put it in the game. Put it in activity. Put it in whatever you want to get better at and improve at to become your very best. Guys, Michael Jordan uses this. Coach Carmen and I use it all the time. Many of the youth that we work with and even parents that we work with, they use this controlled anger, this dark energy. Because we're not always given sunshine and rainbows, positivity every single day, right? There's people talking trash about us. There's things that go on where people doubt us, underestimate us, or say hurtful things to us. Use the negativity in a productive and positive way to propel you forward. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who you see needs that drive, that hunger, that fire in them, and that motivation. All right? Guys, motivation is not from someone else. It's developed from within here. It's by asking these 3 questions. See you guys in the next video.